Sammy Davis Jr. quotes, and I'm going to be using them from time to time. He said, "For me, being a star has made it possible for me to be insulted in places where the average black person could never hope to go." So he took that sacrifice because of his reputation and being a quote unquote star, but he paid a price. He paid a dear price for it. When people see a black man married to a white woman in show business today or something, it still has connotation. Don't get it twisted, because people are not colorblind, no matter what they say and all the kumbaya. They're not that. However, for him, it meant almost the end of his career, if not them trying to break him down, literally and figuratively. And he had to deal with institutionalized systematic racism, Jim Crow, openly. This is a man who would knock him out on stage, was part of the Rat Pack with Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra. But he was told at the end of his performance he had to eat in the child room, eat in the kitchen. Could not even eat with the rest of the people. We're not talking 80, 90 years ago. We're not talking 100 years ago. We're talking about the last 60 in Las Vegas. So when people don't get, and when you have idiots who are trying to whitewash history and don't want to tell you about how it wasn't that long ago, that reality is real. Think about your president that's in the White House now. Imagine that 60 years ago. He was in his late teens. And if he went to go see the Rat Pack, or he was aware, Sammy Davis Jr. could perform for him, but he couldn't eat out in the same venue with him. Let that sink in. You want to do the math, let that sink in. See, because I have to put this in terms where people understand. So say, Trump 78, 79, Joe Biden 78, 79. They were teens when Sammy Davis Jr. would perform. He couldn't even eat in the same place. They could go pay to see him. And but he couldn't eat with amongst them. Let that sink in Vegas and probably some other places in the States. But let that sink in. It's a 64, 66. We're not talking that long ago. This is the kind of reality that doesn't get talked about enough. He basically saying, I went to places where you wouldn't dream of going so I could take the heat that you wouldn't have to take. Because without me going through that, you have to, you can't even imagine. And it's the facts. He's also part of a system that watched out for another, spoke out another, took those marches, took those steps, didn't run from it, didn't have anywhere to hide. Because if you were going to be a superstar and you're going to be black, you had to play the game. You did not have that luxury. So, Sammy Davis Jr. was speaking out about it, which was real, And really, you dreamt of that, but you also knew the realities of that. You knew that, hey, they could own your career. They could take stuff from you. They could manipulate you. That's what they do. And how is it different now? It's still a plantation Hollywood system. They still, yes, you get to star as a lead actor or stuff like that, but you're not running nothing. And you do get to eat with everybody, but they still control how the game goes with what you get. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.